This is going to be on YouTube. Are you guys okay with that?
I love it. I'm on here on YouTube.
Ah. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Today we are going to be doing an extreme car clean with me. Inside and outside, this car is going to be cleaned like deep clean. We are going to clean the carpets, the seats, every square inch inside and out. This car is going to be scrubbed. It is a mess. It has been a mess for a really long time, and I cannot even ride in it anymore. It stresses me out, but I have let it go for so long, as you can see. So we're going to tackle this today, and here is a view of mom life. This is what we try to do to keep Emma happy. She never has really loved the car, so we do what we got to do. But this is an overview. I want to show you. Listen, no judgment over here. This is just how it is right now, but today we are going to completely make it beautiful again. So I'm just going to start putting things in a bag. If you have trouble cleaning things out, I always say do the easiest thing first. Get rid of any trash. That's the easiest thing you can do. Stuff that you don't need, you don't want, or is just plain all trash. And that's what we're going to tackle. There's lots of Starbucks cups. There's lots of diapers. There is lots of junk in here. So make it easy. Clean it out first, and then we can start kind of tackling layer by layer. If you guys are new here, would you hit that subscribe button? I would love for you to consider joining my YouTube family. We post cleaning and organizing videos every single week. So I will also have multiple bags, a bag for things that we need to take back inside, a bag for trash, and that's kind of how we do it. It just makes it easier. I'm going to use my Dyson here, and as you can see, it really wasn't the best for the job, but we were making do. This particular motor head was way too wide. It wasn't getting where I needed to get to. I do like that I can make the arm of it, I guess it is, just smaller so I can get into tighter spots, but the Dyson is so long. This particular one is the V11. It made it really hard. So I would probably say use a shop vac. So much better suction, and you can get into those crevices. But we are using what we have, and that's just how it goes. Continuing to get all of the massive amounts of crumbs and Cheerios and food galore in here. We're going to keep trying to get all of this up. I have pulled all of the mats out. They come out very easily, and I'm going to vacuum them. I'm also going to be using the pressure washer to scrub them. I have not ever done this before. I have seen others do it, and I wanted to give it a try because I knew these things were probably just filthy to the max. I have never personally cleaned them, and I've had this car for about 4 years. So yeah, it was something that we really needed to get done. So I do love using the attachments on this vacuum. It really helps out a lot. But if you guys have like a small shop vac, like I had mentioned, so much better. Even you could go to the car wash and they have vacuums there. I think it's like 25, 55, or excuse me, 20, 50 or 75 cents. I can't remember how much, somewhere around there. I have done that before. And before I started really deep cleaning the car, I took it there and just vacuumed it out. And that thing right there is incredible. It really works great. But I'm using what I have, and we're doing the best we can do. Lots of Cheerios in here, as you can see. I think this is pretty normal for a lot of moms. Lots of food, probably more food on the floor than the kids even ate. But like I had mentioned, Emma doesn't love the car, so there are times where we're just like, please take anything so we can get to one place to the next without fussing. So we're just making the best out of the situation. I was really looking forward to cleaning this, so it's been on my list to do for probably months now. I am in Florida, so it gets warm pretty early here, and I've been wanting to tackle this. Every time I got into my car, I'm like, you've got to film that video. And I did just leave the mess in there because I wanted to film the video. So that is one thing that I have noticed since having a cleaning channel. I will leave things messy longer than I usually would. That's kind of like something my husband and I have been talking about. I really need to get a whole handle of that. Because I don't do well with a lot of mess, and I'll just leave it there because I want to film, but then I'm just stressed out with the mess, and then I get overwhelmed. It's like a snowball effect. But this car, once it got done, I cannot wait to show you what it looks like when it got done. It looked brand new. I don't think it's ever been cleaned so much after I tackled this.
Heart overhead, and I guess I love to watch the way you made me into a mess. I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you used to. I miss you kissing me like you used to, like only you do. You know the good things are never as good as the bad, and your love is better than anything I've ever had. Oh, I miss you missing me like you used to, yeah, like you.
One thing I love about this car is you can take all of the seats out, everything out, but it is really heavy, and I didn't ask for any help, so I just left them in there and tried to clean out in the crevices as much as I could. I also wanted to tackle this infant carrier. Emma still sits in here. She still fits, but I am donating it to a friend of ours whose daughter is actually about to have a baby. So I wanted to go ahead and give this a good cleaning, which it definitely needed. There was yogurt on it. There was all kinds of stuff on it. And it is really, this is the Nuna Pippa, I believe it's called. It was really, really easy to take off. I've been a mom for a really long time, and I have cleaned many car seats. And this was probably the easiest one that I was just able to take everything off, wash it, and put everything right back on. Very, very, very easy to clean off, which was nice. And then next I am going to get the mats here, and I'm going to use a pressure washer. I was just going. It felt good to clean, so it does get dark, and I just wasn't done. I just was not done. I wanted to keep on going, but I probably should have listened to my intuition and not done it this evening, because I did. And then I left them out thinking, you know what, we're going to dry overnight. It's going to be fine. But then, just like the summers in Florida go, it rained every day. And I finally brought them in the garage to get them dry, and it was a disaster. I am using my favorite microfiber cloth. You guys have seen me use the smaller aqua colored ones that I have gotten from, I believe, Home Goods or something like that. They're great. They have worn very nicely, and they're really affordable. But I did splurge, and I got the ones from Sophisticated Organization. She's a friend of mine. We met actually on Instagram. She's got a channel here. She is the queen of organizing as far as I'm concerned, but she also sells her own products, and these microfiber cloths are worth the money. They are absolutely worth the money, hands down. I purchased a ton of them because I love them that much that she doesn't even know I'm saying this. I just have to say it. These are the best cloths. They are long, so you could cut them, and I've been thinking about doing that to get more out of them, but wow, they are incredible, absolutely incredible. So I'm wiping everything down. It is a wet cloth, not drenched, but it is definitely damp, and then I spray the cleaner on here, and then I'm wiping it off, and it works fantastic. A good old-fashioned magic eraser works wonders in the car. We had dried ice cream on the door, as you saw, and then all of the little cup holders, and it is fantastic. These magic erasers, I'm telling you, I find new uses for them all the time. So it worked great. It pulled up so much stuff. Now I did pull the center console out, and because I noticed I just couldn't get in there, I couldn't get my hands between the seats and the console, so just unclicked it as you saw here, and I'm getting the crevice or the little tool in here to get all of the nooks and crannies and the little crevices, because so many crumbs, as you can see, just fall down in here. And like I had mentioned, that's one of the things I love about this car. This is a Honda Odyssey, and it's just great. It's so good because you can pull every single thing out. You can flatten the seats completely down. You can take all the seats out, which is great because, you know, when you're a busy family, things get messy. So now we are going back to the mats. Okay, so let me just tell you, like I had told you, I had left them out thinking they would dry. It rained for about 3 days, off and on for 3 days, but I couldn't bring them in because they were wet. Finally, Chris is like, just put them in the garage and they'll dry there. We'll put the fans on them. So we did, and then I noticed the most horrific smell, and I realized, yeah, they have to be completely deep cleaned and scrubbed again. So that's what we're doing here. We've got the cleaner in the pressure washer, and he is scrubbing them for me, and then I will take a squeegee. I actually did a couple of the other ones, but I filmed him taking the squeegee and getting all of the water out, and then laying them on the fence to dry completely because they smelled horrible. You guys already know. But let me tell you something, these mats got cleaned multiple times, and by the time we were done and we were using the squeegee, there was no more dirty water. So my regular vacuum that you guys have seen me use 100 times on this channel has an awesome attachment, and I've got some actually of the pet deodorizer and cleaner in there, because although there have been no pets in the car, I just wanted something that really worked, like an enzyme cleaner that really got some odors and just deep down cleaned it. So I'm spraying everything down, and I will spray it down. I will let it sit for a minute. Obviously these videos are time lapsed, but I will let it sit for a minute and just kind of work some of that dirt out, and then I will just get to scrubbing and using this cleaner. And I was so pleased with the results. You guys make sure you stick around and see how clean these seats got. Again, I really seriously doubt they have ever been cleaned. Of course, I've done spot treatments randomly, but actually clean like this, yeah, I don't think they've ever. And you will see how dirty the water is. It just, let me tell you something. When your car is clean, it makes a difference. It's just like your home. When you have a cluttered, messy home, it's like indicative of what your mind is. It's the same with the car. When it's clean, you want to drive. You want to keep it clean. You feel good about yourself. It sounds so silly, but you do. That's Emma in the background. You do. You feel good about yourself.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand.
So I do spend a lot of time cleaning the seats and the floors and everything, and you guys will see that. I did it until the water came out clear. Like I had mentioned, it hasn't been done before, and so this was my opportunity. I was in here, Chris had the baby, and she was happy, she was occupied, so Mama got to do some of this cleaning. You guys know cleaning is therapeutic for me. Since I've started my cleaning channel, I just wanted to share and motivate you guys, because cleaning brought a lot of joy to me, and organizing brought a lot of joy and a sense of accomplishment for me. I wanted to also provide that for you guys. But now that it has been something that I have to do, it does definitely take the joy out of it sometimes. So when I get to just zone off, get in the flow and do these things, it is awesome. It's so good for my mental health. It's so good for my mind. It's just good. It's all around good. So I hope that when you guys watch these videos, you guys also get that sense of joy, that sense of accomplishment.
Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes with his humble and everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie. Go on, blow up your ego, your undenying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble and everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes.
So as I had mentioned earlier, as you guys saw, I sprayed down all the seats and I let the cleaner deodorize and really get into the fabric, and then I will spray it again because it kind of gets dry. It's really hot here in Florida. It gets dry, so I spray it again, as you guys just saw, and then I clean it up. Look how great the seats, though. They look fantastic. I mean, they look brand new. And so this car is a 2015. So I was really, really, really impressed with the way it looks. And I just want to say, whether you've got your dream car, your dream house, your dream family, I don't know, you don't have to have you don't have to have the best of the best. You don't have to have, again, your dream car, your dream house to take care of the things you have. It's not about being extra. It's about just being thankful and being appreciative, to being able to just say thank you for the things you do have. It doesn't matter where you're at. It doesn't matter what home you're in. It doesn't matter if you're living in a mansion. It doesn't matter if you're living in a shack. It doesn't matter if you're living in a cardboard box. I know it's not ideal, but just waking up, if you've got breath in your lungs, say thank you. You know, I believe in God, but you guys know that if you're here, it doesn't matter what you believe. I love you regardless. I believe in God, and I say thank you, God, for these blessings. Do I want something nicer? Yeah, I have a dream car. I do. It's been my dream car forever. I have a dream car. I don't own it yet. But just because I don't own it doesn't mean I'm not going to take care of what I have. I'm going to be thankful for my car, my check engine light, the lights that flicker all the time. I'm going to drive this little car until the wheels fall off because I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful for it. It gets me to where I need to go. It fits my children. It's not the prettiest car in the parking lot, but let me tell you something. This car is a blessing, and I am thankful, and I'm going to keep taking care of it because I am thankful for it. And that's the same for your home. Yep, y'all, I was sweating. But that goes for your home as well. You don't have to have a mansion to really take pride in what you have. It's about being thankful. And I hope that I teach my children that as well. I definitely got my kids involved, as you see, cleaning and everything, because the car is one area where your kids can really get involved. And we have love bugs, so I'm going to spray the front of it. I'm going to let the boys spray the tires, and we are going to keep on scrubbing. Talking about being thankful, Chris came home after a super long day. It is summer here, like I'd mentioned, in Florida, and he's an AC contractor, so y'all already know. But he came out and he finished up and kind of cleaned, gave it an adult deep clean. Here is what the car looks like. I'm so thankful for this car. I'm so thankful to have the ability to have this car. I was able to pay the car off. I'm thankful that it's still going. I'm thankful that it takes my family where I need to go. It fits all my kids. And I'm just thankful. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. You don't have to have your dream home or anything, car. You can fill in the blank. You don't have to have your dream blank to be thankful. You don't have to have the things you want to be thankful and to take pride in the things you have. Maybe you're not where you want to be, but that doesn't mean you won't be there one day. But just revel in where you're at today. Keep dreaming, keep pursuing your dreams, and keep being thankful, waking up thankful every day that you have breath in your lungs. And no matter where you're at, it can get better. And just take pride in what you have. And that's what I hope that I bring here to the channel. I hope that you guys get that. Just take pride. And I've had some say, like, I'm not going to follow you anymore because your house. That I literally have had that comment. I'm like, if you guys only knew how poor we were. I'm talking about before I met Chris. And then even with Chris, things were hard. Food stamps, Medicaid, WIC, all of that. And I'm thankful for the things that we were able to get, to provide for our family. I've worked really hard. I've worked 4 jobs. Chris has worked several jobs all at once. I grew up very poor. And so am I thankful for my home yet? Absolutely. But it took a long time. It took a lot of savings. It took a lot of starting out in foreclosures and low income housing. And I'm thankful. And you might be like, it's easy for you to say because you have a great house or you have a this or you have a that. I don't care what I have. You be thankful for where you're at today. It is a blessing where you're at today. Love the things you have. Appreciate and show gratitude for the things that you have, material and your people in your life today. We are not promised tomorrow. And have a grateful heart. Have a thankful heart. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you guys get that from my channel. It's not about showing you guys how I clean or all the satisfying dirty stuff then to clean. It's not about that. It's about motivating you where you're at. A cluttered mind, a messy mind is also a cluttered house, a messy house. So I hope I share that with you guys. I hope it motivates you and encourages you to just take pride and just be thankful for where you're at because you are loved. So I love y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.